What is up, guys? Mcdoubles back here with a brand new video, and let me just say, we are back on Thrall today on the OG Mcdoubles character that we started at the beginning of Season 8. I am going to be going for a Paratrooper build in this video, trying a brand new version of it, a rework of it that came out in the last few months, but we never actually got around to trying it. It is an archer build. It's really fun. The leveling journey in this video was a blast. I think there's going to be a lot of cool clips in here. You guys are going to really enjoy it. The end game, it goes in an interesting direction, I'll just say that, just so you're prepared. But overall, I had a lot of fun, so hope you guys enjoy. Let's jump right in. I am currently on the fully merged server, Thrall. I did not choose to go to Area 52, although I did hear Area 52 has a decent population right now, although I suspect when Chapter 3 comes out, that will change. But I am back looking over, you know, the Valley of Trials, as I tend to do when I make new builds, since I'm playing Horde right now on this season. And I'm thinking about playing a new build. Now, obviously, with the last few Koa videos I did, I was just showing you guys the classes. And the reason I tried to do that is because I'm doing a lot of other stuff, as I do work on Koa now, not regular Ascension, just Koa. So there's that. And I thought to myself, because the Koa videos are really not getting any views, and I understand why nobody can play it for the most part, and, you know, people are just waiting for that, you know, live up to the hype moment when it actually goes into an open alpha or open beta and everybody can get in there and see it really for themselves, that I would maybe just do regular videos just showing the classes off and it wouldn't be a huge deal. But you know what, if I'm honest, I think you guys are very much showing that you're disappointed with that. So I thought to myself, let's go back to my tried and true. That's what I want to do. I want to play Ascension, and so I've got a build that I haven't played yet, a new version of a build that we played in the past, and it got a lot better with the brand new league that just ended, and that, my friends, is going to be Paratrooper. Paratrooper used to be a simple one, right? You would disengage, you would go a little bit higher in the air, and when you were in the air, you would crit more. And it still kind of holds on to that, but there's a lot more to it as well. I want to start off by going over what this enchant does. I'll show you guys my build and what I'm starting with, and we're going to see if we can randomize a perfect Paratrooper build, doing draft mode from 1 to 60, showing the journey all along the way, and see if we get something good and jump into some raids and some M+ and stuff like that as well, because I actually have all my old Dark Ranger gear that I was doing when I actually was playing Ascension more like 3 months ago at this point, right? So all of this will probably be fine for Paratrooper because it's hunter gear. So what is Paratrooper now? Well, here's what it is. So it says you now learn Paratrooper when you have Disengage. So one of the biggest cruxes of this build, and I'm not going to stop until I get it, is acquiring the Disengage. It is a legendary, and if I don't pick any other legendaries, I should be able to get it, I hope to God. But you know what? We could just get unlucky, so we will see. It also says Disengage launches you higher into the air and activates a combat parachute. While in the air, your hunter shot, so any hunter shot, triggers target spotted and orbital arrows, and they explain those at the bottom. We'll get there in a moment. Also, it says additionally, your hunter shots against monsters now reduce the cooldown of Disengage in Paratrooper by 1.5 seconds. That's good. That means literally just using my hunter shots means I can disengage in Paratrooper more, and that's going to give me big effects. And so here is what we get. Combat parachute says I defy gravity, and while airborne, the high vantage point increases my critical strike chance with hunter shots by a whole 50% and the damage of orbital arrows by 50%. I also get automatic fire. It said above that when the parachute is detached, I get that buff, and that buff is 80% attack speed for 6 seconds. When I use Paratrooper, I have it to where I disengage from combat going straight into the air rather than backwards, right? And so that's just another way to get that attack speed and get that crit and that vantage point. Orbital arrows. This is why I think this is actually going to be a good build, right? So calls in an orbital arrow strike, dealing 110% weapon damage up to 5 nearby targets with this one, guys. So that's a really interesting thing, because that makes me think that I'll be able to do M+ and have decent AoE while I'm just, you know, casually shooting out my hunter shots with this build, and I wouldn't have to use something like volley, and I can maybe go into certain epic enchants that make my multi-shot single target. We'll see if we test that, rather than going for the multi-shot for the AoE. So we'll see. And then at the bottom, it says target spotted. Your target has been spotted. Your hunter shots will trigger an orbital arrow strike. So just shooting my hunter shots is going to do some AoE damage pretty consistently, and that seems to be the crux of the build, the gist of it. So I've got the only thing that's actually relevant for this character in regards to the heirlooms I got way back when, which is my Charmed Ancient Bone Bow. We'll use that. I've got level 15 right now, so we can actually start leveling. These are the cards I went with, though. So I went with Death Wish for more physical damage. I went with Chimera Shot because I want to go Chimera Shot Serpent Sting, because that's a shot. It's a hunter shot, and we'll see how that does. And then we have the poisons, because you could put the poison on your bow. I just got Rock Biter for more AP, so we've got the full combo. Now, I've got multi-shot, Serpent Sting, Berserker Stance, Battle Shout, Kill Shot, and Steady Shot, all lucky carded. And because they're common cards, these 4 should be guaranteed. This one's basically guaranteed. The only one I'm iffy on is the Stance, and we've actually been here before where it took me like 4 or 5 different prestiges to get a Berserker Stance lucky card, but maybe we won't get that unlucky. You might be looking at the Kill Shot and wondering, why? Why? I can understand Mcdoubles, the Serpent Sting. You just talked about Chimera Shot. I can understand the Steady Shot. That's pretty normal for a range build. And the multi-shot, yeah, that makes sense as well. But Kill Shot, isn't it relatively mid? And you'd be wrong, because there's this really interesting new World Forge enchant that came out. I don't know when it came out, but it came out when I was not playing Ascension, so that gives me something to go for, right? And it looks really cool for this build, because Kill Shot is, of course, a Hunter Shot. Now, what is that, right? What am I going for? Well, if I just look up Kill Shot, we have this right here. And I'll have to figure out where to get it. We will get it in this video, but it says it teaches you Kill Shot spot weakness, if you know Kill Shot itself. It says directly damaging hunter melee and ranged abilities have a 20% or 10% for ranged chance to trigger spot weakness. Spot weakness says it allows casting Kill Shot spot weakness with 1 charge, 10-second duration on an 8-second internal cooldown. That's just to make this make sense. Basically, I get to use Kill Shot without them being in execute range, okay? That's pretty nutty in and of itself. Kill Shot slaps, and I just got the Death Wish I showed you guys for the card, so big on the physical damage. Chimera Shot, I believe, is physical damage as well. Let me double check that. Yeah, it's ranged weapon damage. It's really weird, because when I see Chimera Shot, I think of Serpent Sting. I think of, like, poison damage, right? Nature damage, rather. But actually, the initial damage seems to be physical damage, and so that's going to be pretty good for me as well. Now, I don't have the aim shot, and maybe I should, but I kind of had to choose wisely here, and it looked to me like going Chimera Shot just might be a little bit more fun, and potentially just better as well. And so I'm going to go with that, and you know what? There aren't many builds to look at for these type of things. There are some Paratrooper builds, but they're literally from like almost a year ago. The point is, I'm ready, okay? Now, the abilities that I've got, I got the Wrath, which is pointless. I got Arcane Shot, Aspect of the Hawk, Auto Shot, and Hunter's Mark. Everything you would think I would need. And then I've got Evasion, and that's just cool. I just rolled that randomly. And then Rock Biter, of course. I actually don't think I'm missing anything, even though it's been a while since I've actually put some real effort into Ascension. And so, hey, let's make it happen. No build draft, old school draft, and let's just start leveling. Since I'm 15, I'm going to grab some gear off the auction house real quick, and we're going to just do some BG leveling, at least up until the point where I can complete my BG daily prestige quest, because I do want those tokens and those marks, just in case I get unlucky. And yeah, because the merge just happened, guys, the population is pretty massive. I think, like I said, it is a little bit bigger on Area 52, and so there is that. But like I said, when Chapter 3 comes out, you're not really benefiting from the chapter if you play on Area 52, I think. That would be my perspective on it. So I will, of course, remain on Thrall to go for the fresh. But you never know. We might do an Area 52 video at some point. So I won't lie, things are actually looking a lot crisper. You can see they're actually making these like opaque over here now. So the abilities you can't get yet are less in your face. I like that. Things just look cleaner. I'm going 5 points in the lethal shots to start for 10% more arcane damage, 5% more crit, 1 point in Lone Wolf. Probably should be 2, but we'll get the level and get it very soon. And I'm going to go into a BG with basically no gear. There wasn't that much good stuff on the auction house. I have like less than 400 HP at 15. That's not good. So my team already has a cap. I guess I go for the flag, right? Now we can't do much with the enchants I told you about until we get more levels, because I need the disengage. A lot of this is just like raw RNG and praying, right? I have 0 legendary cards so far. So, all right, running with my team. Team is full of raw and unadulterated competence right now. Hanging out with, wait, what are you doing? Guys, follow me. As I was saying that, you know what I mean? Oh, there we go. Got a level. That's 16. I get my battle shout immediately. I'll take that. Auto shot this guy. Arcane shot as well. He's already dead, dude. Arcane shot him. Is he gonna die? He did die. Okay. Dude, we're just gonna like easily win this, huh? I can also grab that second Lone Wolf talent now. That's nice. 6% more damage, basically. Okay, ain't nutted. God bless, man. Like, that sucks, dude. He just picked up the flag. 600 HP bear. Nobody likes bears in PvP, dude. Except for the bear players. All right, I don't want him to charge at me, but I do have the evasion, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. Okay, he's already dead. Oh my god, dude. It looks like this dude playing Pally, or at least looks like a Pally, is just destroying everybody. By the way, absolutely beautiful Mog. Not everything has to be like absolutely crazy with SFX, VFX, all like that. Like sometimes you can just make something that's just clean and beautiful like that. Nice. And we get a lucky card. Serpent Sting and the Divine Protection. I'm going to go for the Serpent Sting. I should get closer because we can actually interrupt this person with our amazing Blood Elf ritual. I battle shouted myself. I'm also going to go ahead and just upgrade everything mid-fight. Why is this guy still alive? Hello? Okay, he's dead from an auto shot. Lol. All right, I guess those guys are dead. I actually feel like I don't remember what it was like anymore to classless PvP. I don't know if they've touched it at all, though, so I don't want to, like, talk out of pocket right now, but I feel like it's easier almost, or even potentially, dare I say, more balanced, but we'll see as we level up. All right, here's the big final battle. We got to kill Schmunky. Schmunky's the one with the flag. I think he might die. Nice, we freaking did it. We returned it. Evasion on myself. This person's gonna kill me, though. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't die. Yes, dude. So I basically joined a winning BG, but we had one flag cap, one flag return. I'll take it, dude. Level 22, so we can actually go for disengage. Let's actually start off by re-rolling immediately. Okay, I claimed my Hands of Fate. We have 3 Hands of Fate. Do we get disengage early? I get fizzle. Multi-shot. I will take the multi-shot now. All right, last chance for the disengage, guys. Do we get it? No, we don't get it, but we did get something, which is the multi-shot. I'll definitely take that. So I'll be honest, I don't even know when they made this change, but it looks like you can't take any talent you want as long as you're of the level to get it. You actually do have to spend your talent points in order to get another tier. So I literally don't know when this came out. Maybe it was out in League 3 and I somehow didn't notice it, but you can tell I used to be able to just get improved arcane shot right now if I wanted it with my 6 points, but now I have to spend some more to get it. So I can go 1, 2, 3, and now apparently I have enough and I can go for improved arcane shot, which I am going to go ahead and take. This little pinky gnome will not let me play. I actually just took so much damage, 37% of my HP from just this guy's Dust Devil, which, by the way, has more HP than me. That can't possibly be right, dude. Maybe I should have just gone for an elemental. If the freaking pet is stronger than the player. Okay, I am going in. This person's back on me. Frost Nova. Focus burst. That's actually big damage, but it was weird. It was way faster than I remember. I have the evasion. Wow, this guy's actually going to die to me. I feel like this is the most slow archer gameplay of all time. I remember focus burst being a longer channel. Lots of things have changed, and I just don't even know. All right, that's a very, very good sap by my teammate right there. We can go for a Serpent Sting. Hunter's Mark. Focus burst. Arcane shot. Okay, I'm getting LOS. Always feels fun. Serpent Sting again. Just refresh it, I guess, and LOS right back. Yeah, we could just do like this. Hunter's Mark him. Uh-oh. I tried to jump up. It wouldn't let me. I thought it would. It's okay. I have evasion too. Focus burst. Everybody's spawning. Just run. I got some mana back with my racial. Nice. Run, 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 run. Surprisingly, nobody's chasing me right now, which is just weird because I'm looking every which way. And there's people everywhere. I almost died to that guy's Dust Devil. Okay, we can help our teammate right here real quick. Maybe get a regen. If there is one in the tower. I think we just try to relax and like rest up. There's no regen in the tower, but so far so good. We're actually not doing that bad, like damage wise. We're at least doing one of the best for our team. Okay, we did gain a level and we have the sprint, but we can't take it because we need disengage. So far so good though. Like this actually feels pretty decent even while leveling. I'm not saying it's spectacular, but if you had better gear than me, yeah, it might actually be really impressive. So we have Hunter's Mark, Serpent Sting. These guys are healing. I need to get closer so I can go for my Belf Racial on this guy. Serpent Sting. Focus burst. Dead. Nice, dude. We're actually, like, winning so hard right now. Okay, they all just spawned on me, but the cavalry is coming. And so I'm going to go back towards my team. LOS just slightly. Focus burst this guy. Dead. Nice. Look at the crits. The crits are coming in hot. That guy was sapped. It's okay. We went for the Serpent Sting. Another dude's running and abandoning his team. Coward! Dude, this person's Dust Devil is just running around the map, terrorizing people. Like, I'm not even joking. I have no idea where the owner of this Dust Devil is, and it's just running around, destroying people. I feel like it's bugged, dude. Go grab Dust Devils, I guess, and just terrorize people on low-level BGs. My God. Okay, that's the end of this. Not much else happened. We did not pull the Disengage. We pulled the Divine Protection. So I'll take some crap like Arcane Explosion. I'll be happy with the 9-1 at the end there. And yeah, okay, so far so good. 3 more, and we're done with our Prestige Daily. That's at least good. Yo, I have no idea what's been happening on Ascension since I left. First of all, Mass Dispel is the last talent in the Discipline tree. And the reason I even checked for that is because a guy that's level 38, Freaky right here, he used Penance. And I thought, well, that's not right. How do you get Penance at this level? I guess they moved it out of the disc tree. Oh my God, it's right here, actually. It is in the disc tree, but they randomly put it right here. Wow. That is so... I've never seen that before. I can't say if it's bad or good. It's probably good, although that guy was not killable and he was using Penance. So there's that part. But I mean, overall, like, it's pretty cool to think that I could use Penance in my 30s, you know? I won't lie. I like that. We're in another random BG in our 30s, by the way. Can I not get one shot by this guy? He's level 40. And I guess we randomly won, so I'll take that. Raptor Strike, I guess. What a really weird thing to randomly come across, though. It makes me wonder, like, what else has been changed that I have literally no idea about. I think Ascension is just always been kind of in this spot where you don't have a Reddit to go to. Like, there aren't, like, a million other YouTubers constantly just doing news updates, you know? Like, I just play the game, right? And so, like, for me personally, that's how I get my info from, like, all the different games that I play. I don't just, like, surf change logs or something like that. And so it's always been, like, my biggest weakness. It's like, I know I've been away for a bit, but I have no idea what's changed. Currently level 33, though. And sadly, Disengage has been nowhere in sight. We could do some rerolls real quick and see if we can make it happen. Okay, we got 3 going. Advanced Trap Mastery. I kind of like that. Just because I like it doesn't mean I should take it, though, sadly. No, I'm not going to go for it. And what else do we got? We have Soul Swap Fear Rewards. So many epics. Please, all I want for Christmas. Oh, a lucky card. A lucky card's good. I was going to say all I want for Christmas is my legendary, but I'll take Steady Shot. That's actually good because right now I do lack buttons to click when everything else is on cooldown. Holy shit, guys, I got Disengage. I'm over here just like AFK spamming the BGs, just trying to get some levels. Level 44 right now. I get a new ability. I turn over to this monitor. It's Disengage, bro. Yes! I'm actually going to grab Paratrooper immediately after this BG, and we're going to actually be able to play the build in all of its glory before we even hit max. What this also means, though, is that I am going to have to go and find that World Forge enchant. Luckily, when I was looking around for info on it, it seems to me like it's an easy one where you just buy it for 100 gold, and I've got that on this guy. So I'm excited, guys. That's actually super, super big. Oh, man, let's just use it. I'm jumping off. Nope, not. Oh! Alright, guys, so I made it to where you can actually get this new epic enchant that I want to try. You talk to the shady dealer right here, and yeah, here it is. Spot weakness for 100 gold. That's a super easy way to get some of these World Forge enchants. I'll definitely take that over a quest or something right now. So yeah, there you go. Alright, guys, so we are going to do a BG, okay? We are going to do a BG with everything we need. So I got the spot weakness, and we're proccing kill shots, and I can use the new kill shot with the old kill shot. So I have an execute, and I have a free proc. It's actually making me wonder if aim shot would have been good too, because you can actually get that one enchant that back in the OG days wasn't good, but it might be good now. Let's see if I can even see. It's called Deadly Aim. Yeah, so auto shots proc a freaking aim shot for free. So I'm proccing kill shots, proccing aim shots. Hey, if we still get it, we'll try it. Now the focus burst is not going to be as good with the Paratrooper, I've realized, because I think once upon a time you could use this while moving, but this one you can't. So the thing is, when I'm doing this, for example, and that's Paratrooper, by the way, and they share a cooldown with the Disengage, which is interesting to think about, but when I do that, either of them, I cannot focus burst. And Nacho asked me if I'm the real McChicken. No, sadly, I am not. So as you can see, I was able to actually join a BG, but unfortunately, I've been having microphone issues where it just like turns off on me because I'm a donkey. So I talked and stuff happened, but you know what? It is what it is. But hopefully we can pull it through with this BG and make some cool stuff happen, even though the last one had so many people and this one's a dead one. That's such a big F. This is my spec right now, by the way. I'm just all in on marksman stuff, anything that boosts the damage of multi-shot, arcane shot, stuff like that. So let me see if I can destroy this guy. So I Wyvern Sting him, Wyvern Sting, however you want to call it, right? Let's go Steady Shot, Focus Burst. Wow, this person's healing for so much. I guess I have to Hunter's Mark, and I should have done that to begin with. I can always Trinket this. Let's just Nova. Dude, if I lose to a caster, can I Focus Burst? Oh, I got him. I got a proc at least. Okay, I know what I need to do. I need a Paratrooper, actually, when I get a proc. So let's go for a Focus Burst. Okay, let's just do this. Paratrooper crit. Dead. Nice. Yes. I mean, I had to, like, literally think about what I was doing for a second there. I was just letting this person heal on me. But then I, like, sat there. I was calm, cool, and collected in my head, and I thought, dude, just go for a silence, Paratrooper, kill shot, dead. Yeah, this is actually going to be super fun to combo this, because, like, every time I get one of these procs, and I have a weak Aura's, it'll pop up above my health bar in case you guys are curious when I get the kill shot procs. But whenever I get them, I can just go for the Paratrooper, and I'm guaranteed, like, a massive crit. Like, almost. It's 50% more crit. Anyway, it looks like we're going to absolutely stomp this one, sadly. The people are leaving. My last one had literally 15 people in it, and then I re-queue, and there's only 4, 5, you know? We'll get into more, though, guys. We'll get into more. But so far, that was actually a pretty good 1v1. Okay, so the truth is, something's really confusing me, guys. I just noticed this really weird new talent. It's new to me. Perforating shots that now says piercing shots now makes your attacks pierce what I can only imagine ends up being 20% of the target's armor, but it requires strength. Now, you might not know why this stands out to me, but I feel like most of you probably do. You're like, wait, what? Strength on a range spec? I thought ranged AP was with Agi, right? So how could that ever work? And then you could say, but maybe Mcdoubles are talking about like using this perhaps with this brand new epic enchant you've got, because it can be used in melee range, and they want you to play melee hunter. And then I would say, but hold on, that's kind of sussy though, right? Because even that spec used Agi. So even if you wanted to do like hunter melee abilities, you still want Agi, I thought. So I'm looking at this and I'm just super confused question. Maybe somebody has an answer. But look at the next thing I'm going to show you that actually I have no words. I have nothing to say. I have no clue what's going on. I'm confused. I don't even want to make a statement on it because I'm so confused. Please let me know. But look at this. Currently, I'm Agi, and I have 332 on the high end. If I switch to strength, this should get worse, traditionally speaking. It just went up. Now, my ranged AP did not go up, but for whatever reason, my main, like, actual damage did. My weapon damage, which is really, really important. Like, less so for things like Arcane Shot, but, like, big for things like the Kill Shot, the Chimera Shot, the Aim Shot, the Steady Shot. Oh my god, even the Focused Burst. So I'm super confused right now, dude, because this makes me wonder if Strength is supposed to be, like, a go-to. And even when you look at the Heavy Swings effect on the Strength primary stat, look, it says my ranged abilities do 10% more damage. What? Because on this one, I get more critical strike damage bonus, which is still good, but 10% flat damage? So, like, what's going on, dude? What is going on? Because honestly, like, I do want this. Like, I do want 20% of the target's armor pierced. So I guess I'll go strength and get it and have no clue what's going on. So, I mean, like, I'm looking at some of these new talents. I'm looking at some of the old ones that feel like they have more applicability. And I'm really liking what I'm seeing, guys. I do want to get rid of improved Steady Shot, though. So I go to Nozdormu, and where are my daily quests, Nozdormu? Because I'm noticing something weird. It won't let me unlearn. Do you see this? What is going on with Ascension nowadays, dude? We're learning so much about how Ascension's changed in this one video. Like, right down to I can't get certain talents until I get other talents. And by the way, it doesn't have to be in the same tree, I just realized. It's just getting a certain amount of talents in a row, standardized across all the trees, lets you go to the next row. And I know that because I couldn't go to this row, and then I put my 2 points in Lone Wolf, and now I can. So, I mean, this is so crazy. And I like it, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I really like the way this is set up. Like, this feels so much more potentially, let's say, balanced than it was ever before. Okay, so we had to do things a little bit different, but we'll get everything we need. And yeah, let's keep on queuing, guys. We are now in the 50 bracket, the bottom of the bracket. Of course, it is an instant queue. This is one of those brackets, guys, where just based on level alone, you can just get slaughtered. People can get level 58 PvP gear in this bracket, you know? So actually, before I join, I'm going to put on some of this new gear I got. But yeah, we're going in, guys. Okay, so the reason the 40 BGs were dead is because everybody moved on to this bracket. That's what I just realized. And this is not good because everybody's been leveling the whole time, and here I am, level 50. Yeah, I'm seeing 58s immediately. That's not good. All right, can I just, like, lay into this guy? Kill shot? You can double kill shot, I just realized. Because you could do the proc, and then you could immediately do the execute if you were actually in that range. Okay, I'm on this guy. He just started attacking me. Let's paratrooper and kill shot. I just hit him twice. I got an arcane shot as well. Can we just get him? Get him? Okay, I think I would have got him, but thank you to these guys just for showing up, I guess. You guys want to know, like, a little fun tidbit real quick while we, like, go through this? So I found this out because you guys know I've been working on Koa. Once again, not actual Ascension, so there you go. But I am working on Koa right now. And I was talking to one of the devs on Koa, and he told me that the gear right now on Koa is so intensely overpowered that actually when compared to Naxxramas gear, it only really loses out defensively. Oh my god. And not offensively. And so back in the old days, when I would be like, you know what, gear seems like it's a ridiculous thing right now because you have to have this like crazy stuff. People have like 1000 AP at level 50 and it makes no sense. Yeah, it turns out I was completely right about that, like just based on the numbers. Now, I didn't know that. To me, it was raw feel and looking at things and being like, this doesn't seem right. Yeah, but it turns out I was completely right. Double kill shot dead. What the hell, dude? I told you could do it, and it's nuts. But yeah, like I found that out and I was like, bro, that is insane. So yeah, the gear is like completely out of whack on Koa, even more so than I could have ever imagined. Apparently it has to do with craftable gear and the fact that people once again can get Naxxramas level stats, offensively speaking. All right, can we kill Dedadad? I think we can. We can go for the Death Wish, go for the Focus Burst into a Serpent Sting after this. The Hunter's Mark is already up. Let's just go backwards like this. Look, I'm in the air for so long getting big damage. Oh, that is sick. You go slow with the parachute. It's literally a slow fall. I should have realized that, but I didn't at first glance. Yeah, so I joined this game late, and I'm actually pretty happy with what I've accomplished so far, but we are actually going to get 5 capped. So still kiting him. We're getting big pierces right there. Focus Burst. We got a proc. Parachute.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Proc dead. Ha ha ha. Oh, dude, I love that so much. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? Wrath, Hurricane, Mind Blast. All garbage. Oh, God. Oh, no. Let's just Wyvern Sting. Hunter's Mark. Set it up with the Death Wish right now. Go for a Healing Touch into Focus Burst into the Arcane Shot. That's the thought. And dead. All right, cool. Well, at least we actually didn't die right there. This person's just sitting sitting there, same level as me, actually 2 levels above me, and yet died like that. Okay, so we see some guy's pet down here, but I don't see the guy. He's probably killable. Watch this, watch this. Disengage. It lets me slow fall down. Okay, evasion. Oh, that sucked. For some reason, I thought he was ranged, and so I'm over here being a donkey. No, get off me. I don't have a slow. You see how cringe this is? I need a slow. Wyvern Sting. This is it. This is it. This is it. I have the focus burst. Oh, no. Can I do it like this? Can I do it like this? No. Imagine, though, if I got him. Can you imagine? And, of course, he has first aid. Who the hell has first aid in freaking Ascension? Wow, dude. Seriously, honest to God. That's an honest to God question. Because I know I haven't done it in forever, and I play this game a lot. We have steady. Oh, I think I was going to beat him, though. Yeah, we actually just got slaughtered, dude. But I'm actually really happy with the performance. Yo, this is so good so far. Like, this is actually so hype and exciting. I really like the way the balance feels, too. I can see why people are on Ascension right now. Like, a lot more than I saw back in the league. Like, I'm not really sure where the change logs are for this stuff, but everything I've noticed so far just from playing has been so freaking good. And that actually boosts my spirits on, like, an unbelievable level. Because, dudes, Chapter 3 is coming. And when Chapter 3 eventually comes, which if I had to guess would be like, I don't know, a week or two. But when Chapter 3 comes, the theory crafting begins. Perhaps new legendary enchants appear, right? Or epic enchants, stuff like that. And that is when it gets super exciting. And of course, the high risk, right? Dudes, I'm telling you, this is so much different than what I remember. And please let me know in the comments if you know, like, when these updates happened. Because what is this? Dark Hunting? So I did notice that Black Arrow doesn't have any innate damage increase to it anymore. So what they must have done is maybe Black Arrow's stronger by itself. That would be my guess. And we're going to go into this BG in a moment. But now they have Dark Hunting, which makes it to where all of your hunter shots basically do more damage on people with Black Arrow on them, plus Black Arrow does more damage and you get more agi. It's nuts. I'm not taking it, but that's like an obviously new talent. It's only 2 points, by the way. So, okay, I got some more levels, and we only have 1 more level to go until we reach max, so we can finally play this at max. So we're going to do that in this BG, see if we can get some kills, and then see if Paratrooper is any good at max level with what I'm actually building for it right now. Again, like, I don't know what people are doing to make their own Paratrooper build that's like the best or anything like that. I've only seen Hero Architect builds, which quite honestly are kind of dicey. I always feel pretty sussed out when I see Hero Architect builds that are like 1 out of 2 Lone Wolf, 2 out of 3 Lock and Load, 1 out of 3. I mean, I'm literally serious. Like, it'll say stuff like that. And maybe it's hyper min-maxed on the craziest level, or maybe it's just people picking random stuff, dude. I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, let's make it happen. All right, brothers, it is 3v4, and I'm on the team with 3, of course, right? Okay. It's a gear check, my friends. That's all it's going to come down to. If the 4 people on the other team have a lot more gear than us, then because we're outnumbered, it's about to be a slaughter fest, and not in a good way. He's a high level, but normal gear. Nothing crazy, not like me. Let's see if we can beat him. Focus burst. I got a proc. Oh, he's Paratrooper too! Look at my burst, though! Into the kill shot! Okay. So far, so good. Rejuvenation. You guys saw what I did there, right? I paratroopered into an insta-crit into another kill shot after the arcane shot. Like, it's just so easy to play, dude. And the focus burst is working. It does count as a shot, I'm assuming. Maybe it doesn't. If it works with the old multi-shot, like, multipliers, like, if it actually functions like a multi-shot, it should work. Wait, did I cap that? Mcdoubles claims blacksmith. Okay, maybe we should try mines now. So, like, the best part is, like, look, I don't even need slow fall, dude. I don't even need it. Okay, let's go for the focus burst into a serpent shot. We got a proc. He's LOSing me, which feels bad, man. I got him, 781. Arcane shot. Nice. Wyvern sting. This is going to be good because he's going to go for a heal if I don't kill him. Oh, he's already dead. But the idea was that if he started casting, it would actually proc, and then he's not going to get the cast off, and then I kill him anyway with a kill shot. All right, dudes, we got to win this, man. I have literally like 3 bars to go. I think I'll leave at level 60 because I don't want to torment a bunch of people as a max level character. I feel like there's no point. All right, here's somebody on me. I knew they were in stealth, so the fight has begun. Let's go parachute up. Kill shot. Big damage. I got arcane shot crit off that as well. Kill shot. Dead. All right, now this person. Schuber is the strongest guy. Like, that's actually the toughest fight. So I'm glad he's not here. Wyvern Sting, because he's going to heal or cast. Yeah, there we go. We got him. Nice. I'm getting healed, but I don't think I need it because this guy's dead. But I do. I guess I appreciate it. Like, that's pretty good, dude. Thank you. I just realized I don't think it'll let me hit level 60 in the BG now. They definitely used to. All right, guys. So you cannot actually get to 60 in the BGs. And because I'm 1 XP away and I don't want to be a part of that anymore, dude, I'm just going to, like, go level up real quick. Okay, so I can complete this daily real quick. And there we go. Level 60. And what do I got? Chimera shot. I will take it. Now the real fun apparently is going to begin. All right, guys. I'm going to actually theory craft something that I think might actually work. and we're just gonna jump into whatever we can get into with our gear and see if this is actually a good build. Okay, guys, so I actually think I came up with something that's working, and we are actually using all of the enchants that I wanted to make work. And I don't know if this is like the best way to do it. In my head, I keep thinking to myself, explosive shot, explosive shot, explosive shot. That's the way to go. But we're not doing explosive shot, right? We're doing Chimera shot. We're doing the kill shot route, focus burst, spot weakness, munitions expert, paratrooper, all in on the steady shot. Everything that boosts the damage of Chimera shot, multi-shot, arcane shot to a lesser degree. That's what I took. Kill shot, of course, as well. And interesting talent choices, right? Got things like sniper training. So I want to sit still the entire time I play this spec. And as I sit still, my hunter shots will do more damage. Everything that actually increased the damage of multi-shot, Chimera shot, kill shot, I took in the talent tree as well. Piercing shots, big damage right now. I did get lucky, got the true shot aura. I have that over the hunter mark. I always like to be greedy and let somebody else put up the hunter's mark. So there you go, more attack power for me. You could say, but somebody else could also have the true shot aura. Well, in my head, I like taking the passive routes, dude. Call me lazy, bro. But anyway, there's a really interesting talent right there as well for 2% more attack power and 2% hit chance. That opened up an enchant for me, so wasn't that bad, right? And I also took improved aspect of the hawk for more attack speed, range attack speed specifically, and I only picked up efficiency for 10% range attack speed there as well. This is not as good as it could be because I don't have rapid fire, and I wish to God that I did, but I'm at a 1.44 second steady shot, and the build seems to go a little something like this. So I like to start off, and I don't actually know what the optimal rotation is, I'll be real with you. I have to make it up. I've not watched anybody else play it, but I go like steady shot, Chimera shot, and then I might go Death Wish, steady shot into the barrage. And then I might go like this into the kill shot. And then what I might want to do is jump right here. And if I ever get a kill shot, I want to line that up with the parachute as well. I could have started parachute and I should have, but I wasn't thinking about it. And I'm not going to look at my DPS. We're just going to surprise ourselves after doing some decent DPS for a second, right? So let's go ahead and focus burst. Okay, this is what I want. This is what I want. You guys ready? I just want to show this. Boom, boom. So we just kill shot it into the Chimera shot because the lower GCD allows me to fit more in. We can kill shot right there. So I didn't play this perfectly, unfortunately. And I can admit that to myself. But it could be better. And also, it could be worse. There we go. There's another one. So I didn't get to combo that into Chimera, but I got to combo it into arcane shot with the kill shot. That's not too bad. One thing to keep in mind if you didn't already notice is that actually the kill shot, the Chimera shot rather, will actually reset my Serpent Sting. So it makes that something I never actually have to think about. And that's been pretty nice. Focus burst as well. So every time I steady shot, the damage of my stuff does more damage. And so ideally, if I don't suck, I intertwine between steady shot and then an actual ability. Steady shot and then an actual ability, right? I think the hardest part for me so far is actually making sure to remember to use the paratrooper. So I'm actually saving it right here. Look at this. Oh my god, dude. So I actually got 2. And actually, the more I get like that, the more orbital arrow procs I get. Turns out, orbital arrow actually does slap. So, okay, we could do like that into a steady shot Chimera. So we're doing like 3.7, 3.8k, and I know I made lots of mistakes as well. And so that, you know, it's probably like a 4k DPS build. Now, is that good? Honestly, for what I was doing, like, before I left, no, that's not good. My Dark Ranger was pumping way more than this without even trying, to be completely honest with you. And I have to put a lot more thought into this for some reason. Maybe it's just because I'm new to it, but I don't know. I'm a little unsatisfied with, like, 3.7. Let's just call it, like, 3.7 when I'm not falling off from, like, running away from the dummy like that. But if you're better than me, probably 4k. Maybe even 4.2, 4.1. Like, it all comes down to not forgetting the paratrooper, right? And then getting it off with a kill shot into the Chimera shot. And then, like, I think you can sneak in an arcane shot, but I'm not quite sure. But then you just, like, weave in steadies and everything else. It all synergizes together. So let's just take it into some dungeons and stuff. It might not be rank 1, but it's definitely fun. Maybe we could just beat regular people with it. So I played around with this spec the other day, and I got DPS I didn't like. I played around with it about 6 hours ago. I was surprised by the DPS I saw. And I'm going to try it again right now with you guys. Put on every single buff, not forget. Okay, let's go ahead and start again. This time, steady shot, Serpent Sting, parachute up, Chimera shot. I feel like the GCD really got me there. That sucks. Steady shot, Death Wish, do the burst. Why not? Go ahead and do the kill shot proc as well. Nice. We have a parachute coming up after this steady shot. Chimera shot. I feel like I need to be able to line up more shots for maximum potential. That's 4.5k right now, though. That's pretty cool. And steady shot again. And Chimera shot here. And we have another proc. And then we're going to have a burst. And we're going to go into a parachute. I guess that's just an arcane shot. That's a big F. I feel like I maybe should have just waited a moment into a kill shot there. Yeah, that's closer, actually. That's closer to what I experienced before. So I actually feel like this is actually a lot better than I thought. I feel like this can be refined even more as well. It has to be able to, right? Like, I can get double shot right there. We can burst right here. Okay, it's dropping now. I mean, I actually am not unhappy with the DPS this build is doing, to be real with you. So honestly, I don't know if it's going to be as good of an AoE powerhouse as I thought it was going to be. Because the orbital arrow, it's like super specific, right? Like I don't have any death wish, but I don't think it matters that much. So let me just show you what I mean. So if I steady shot Serpent Sting, jump in the air, get an orbital arrow proc, like that's basically the best I can do. And I have to wait until I have parachute again. Like, I guess I can go for an explosive shot, and maybe I should. It looks like I actually do have a moment to get that second shot off, even though it doesn't look like I'm in the air. It looks like the game is counting it for me, which is nice that they're giving me that extra oomph, you know? Like, this isn't, like, crazy AoE DPS, but it's not, like, garbage tier hate my life, you know? You can see the orbital arrows is pretty high. It's almost the same as my single target. It's just more consistent. It was like over 5k there. Pretty consistent, I would say, for the AoE. Okay, you know what? Let's just take it into something, man. Before I do that, I'll just flash my talents for you guys. I think I might have already showed you guys what's going down, but this is basically what I'm using. I'll post it on my Discord if you want to iterate on it or something like that. But yeah, that is what I'm using, and it seems to be fine. And let me just tell you right now what the trick is, because the DPS varies wildly if you don't, like, do this one simple thing. And it's actually really super simple. Just click Paratrooper, man. Just click the Paratrooper and make sure you Chimera shot off it. If you're really lucky, you can get a kill shot Chimera shot into an arcane shot type of thing. I think you should double down on every shot you can while you're paratrooped. So that's the only thing you have to really keep in mind.
346 minutes later.
Alright guys, so I actually just re-rolled. I know it's crazy, but I wasn't happy with the DPS I had on that dummy, and I feel like I can do better. I'm going to go for, well, basically an explosive shot version of the Paratrooper build. I feel like explosive shot, if it means it'll tick off every tick of the explosive shot and go towards that kill shot proc, that must be better, I think. Explosive shot also just does a lot of damage, right? And I don't have to set myself up with the Chimera shots. I'm also going to take a page out of an old school book of mine. I'm going to go for the stance mastery and then try to guarantee the berserker stance. I did get it last time, but we might not be so lucky this time. I'll show you guys my cards in a moment. It's a kind of random pivot in the middle of the video, but I think it's going to be worth it. So I need stance mastery right now, and then I have to lucky card the auto shot, and then I need the hunter's mark, and I think we're good to go. Now, another thing I'm actually thinking about doing, I already made the character, but I haven't done anything with them yet, but I might actually make a character on Area 52 just to kind of prep for what's about to go down with Chapter 3, because Chapter 3, of course, gives us TBC, and Area 52 is already progressed well into TBC, so I could make a character get to 70, try the M+, and kind of get ready, because it's going to be a lot harder when you're playing draft mode, I could only imagine, with Chapter 3. Area 52 is, of course, free pick, so you can do whatever you want. Also, as I said earlier in the video, I'm sure, Area 52 has a slightly bigger population right now, and it has all of my old characters on it, so it's not like I don't have anything over there. I've got quite a lot. Okay, Hunter's Mark, good. I just need stance mastery now, guys, and we are good to go. Finally, my friends, I got stance mastery. I'll definitely take it. I have a dummy stance to start with the battle stance, but it gives me a higher chance now of getting the berserker stance. Now, I've done a bigger brained approach with my cards this time. I have arcane power, black arrow, explosive shot, poisons, and I'm trying to really make this happen with the rockbiter weapon. I have both weapon enhancement mastery, which pre-30 is a guaranteed rockbiter, as well as the rockbiter. And by the way, because I have the rockbiter, if I do get the weapon enhancement mastery, even post 30, I'm probably going to get the rockbiter from it. I got concussive shot because honestly, I don't like playing range builds without it. Auto shot, need it. Kill shot, need it. Berserker stance, we know why. So we'll see if we can make this happen. This is definitely not the kind of build, though, that you actually play 1 to 60 like I just did. This is like a 1 to 60 aura group type of build because I don't even have the auto shot. So we're going to power level to 60, hope that we get good rolls along the way, and then if we can actually make this work, I just pray that the explosive shot build is better and I didn't just get rid of what I need. Remember, we still have to roll the disengage, so I hope I didn't get rid of that for nothing, so let's make it happen.
The next day.
Alright guys, so I have bad news and mildly okay news to round out the end of the video. The bad news is, I just got this explosive shot build, and I'm going to do it for you right now, and you'll see why it's bad news. So, we could pretty much safely say the other Chimera shot build that I had was about 5k DPS when you play it optimally. With this build, though, if I Hunter's Mark into an arcane power black arrow, jump into the air to get off that explosive shot, and then just start going for other things. Never, ever use explosive shot until the whole explosive shot on the target has gone away. We are at like 30k DPS. And it's bad. It's not what it might actually be exactly what I remember, but, you know, DPS is so much higher now than I feel like it, you know, used to be on Ascension. I remember I was looking at TBC clips I had where a decent build was doing like 4k DPS, and obviously we're at a place where like you need to do like 10k. So it's like, holy crap, like the game has changed a lot in that regard. Power levels have gone up a lot. But yeah, like, this is really, really bad. So I don't think this can even be saved, and I just spent, like, the day, like, making this happen. So what I'm going to do is the mildly good news, right? We're gonna farm an enchant called Arcane Arrows real quick. And if you guys want to see more of me trying to make, you know, an archer build work like this, you can like the video to let me know, and we can use Arcane Arrows to try it. Otherwise, I'll move on to something else. I think the Chimera shot build was unfortunately the one that I should have progressed. So what I'm gonna do is go to Western Plaguelands, and then I'm going to fly actually to the Eastern Plaguelands if I can, and then we're just going to run north and look for an NPC. That NPC is going to hopefully drop me Arcane Arrows. Alright, so here we are. We are in the Eastern Plaguelands. I'm going to go right up here. Apparently, it's an elf that I have to kill. Here's what I'll say, guys. I actually did everything right. In terms of my skill cards, every single thing I planned for came true. I would say that's pretty freaking great. And I was really, like, ready to go. I thought the explosive shot would be a lot better. And then immediately when I started testing it, I thought, damn, I really wish I was using my Chimera shot build. I did not keep it, and that's because this guy still has a bunch of old builds that I really, really like, including my OG Dark Ranger, my OG Defias Gunslinger, and the super OG Serpent form, and I didn't want to get rid of those, right? So it had to be all or nothing, and unfortunately it became nothing. I do think, like, the main thing to keep in mind for me right now is that TBC is, if I had to guess, like, I don't know, 5 days, 4 days, a week, something like that away, beginning of August. It's already August 2nd as I'm recording this, and so if it's not out this week, it must be the week after. And if that's the case, I think that's the main thing to look forward to. It's the main thing to be hype about, and honestly, I just kind of want to start from scratch again. I can't even lie. And so having, like, a brand new expansion where everybody has no gear and we're all starting from the beginning, that just sounds so much more fun to me. So there is a possibility, if you guys want, that maybe instead of progressing this guy anymore, we make a new guy on Area 52 and we practice a little bit of the TBC stuff. Another thing I'm of course doing is still working on Conquest of Azeroth videos, and the reason I'm still working on them is because I'm taking y'all's feedback, and I'm not just going to do level 60s of those. I'm actually going to do a journey, but those take a lot longer, especially now that the Dragonflight talent tree hype has kind of died down, and so therefore it's getting back to the old ways of, you know, being a little difficult, I would say, to find groups. I won't even lie, part of me considered playing Turtle WoW because, like, I can't believe the crazy population they have based on that last video I put out, but the thing that keeps me away from Turtle WoW is it's just not good for making videos, right? Like, it just takes too long, so unless I'm dedicated to getting to level 60, I can't really do that either. So I'm just kind of voicing, like, what's going on in my head right now. I am obviously working on Koa, so we have to get through all of these guys. So I am working on Koa as a developer, which has been super fun, trying to get my ideas in there and doing a decent job at that, I'll say, and trying to make the game good, and trying to make it something that's worth everybody's time when it finally does fully come out, or even an open alpha stage or open beta stage come out, right? So a lot of my time's been over there, and my ultimate goal, if I could be completely transparent with you guys when it comes to that, is that I want to be able to, well, basically, I look at it like this. I'm going to be so freaking real with you guys. Nobody's going to see this unless you make it to this point of the video. If there aren't any good private servers out there, which means there's no good content, that's depressing for someone like me. And I would assume for the people with smaller YouTube channels and Twitch channels, it's depressing for them too when this is what they do. So I thought, if I can't just see one, I'm going to make one. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to influence one so heavily that it becomes so good that people want to play it, including myself. And so that's the ultimate goal. I'm gonna be totally freaking real. That's how I've been looking at Koa right now. I'll just make that game so good that, like, you can't keep your hands off it. And when I say you, I'm talking about me too. Like, I want to play it as a player. Like, I feel like once I have my hand in it, I kind of want to take a step back and, like, just literally play the game as a human being, and I cannot wait. And, like, that's kind of my long-term goal, I won't lie. Like, we're, like, waiting for a bunch of servers right now. It's the biggest lull in custom WoW history as far as I'm concerned, and I've been here since the beginning. And so yeah, once again, like, if you can't beat them, join them. Although that's not exactly the perfect analogy here, but it's like, if I can't play one because there really aren't any, including in some ways base classless like Ascension, I think it needs a revamp. I think really what we're all really truthfully looking for is Season 9. Then I'll create one myself, or at least try my best to put in all of my ideas into one to make it good. So here's the guy I have to kill, by the way. I don't know if we can kill him, but we will try. So Black Arrow, Paratrooper, Explosive Shot. Oh, the burst! Yo, on regular NPCs? Hello? There's a proc right there. Maybe he's not hard at all. Yo, I got it. Arcane arrows. Okay. So I didn't even tell you guys what this does, but my hunter shots now fire a lesser arcane missile. Okay, so I'm getting rid of the kill shot concept. Just gonna go for the arcane arrows. Oh my god, it requires arcane missiles. All right, boys, that's a wrap. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. Listen, I spent like 4 days on this one, guys. Like, I gotta move on at this point. I did enjoy it overall, mostly the leveling journey in the beginning. That was genuinely fun. But as I got to max, I looked around and I just thought to myself, this ain't working, Chief. So anyway, like and sub, guys. Just keep the ball rolling. Spread some positivity. I'll see all of you on the next ones. Major thanks to all my members, by the way. Love and appreciate you guys. But Mcdoubles out.